Here are some highlights of this program.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Brainstorm exclusive interview.
Our education should be corrected, adapted, and updated.
Live better, they can send their children to school because they can interact with their authorities.
Mechanics, electricity, computer science, innovation,
And we know that it's a brainstorm.
Yourself, after watching this interesting program, notice the final statement made by our notable guest, a brand new one. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brainstorm Broadcast. The development of any country depends not only on, among others, investments, we mean local investment, but also on foreign investments. However, there are some obstacles or challenges to meet in order to overcome some difficulties related to foreign investments. Now, today's show, we're going to focus on foreign investments, how to meet some challenges. So foreign investment, how to meet challenges. We're going to discuss some of the strategies states can put in place in order to overcome or to face some of those challenges. Joining me now on this stage is Jonathan Muya. Jonathan, hello and welcome to this program.
Hello, Guy. It's happy for me to be here with you. I think that's the third time, but not the last.
All right.
Yeah.
I know that you're among the experts who can easily deal with economic issues. And today, you can tell me a little bit about what you really are before we kick off the topic of today's
Really, to make the long story short, I'm a macroeconomist internationally, so I do care about capital, capital in foreign country, or can develop country that DRC is among them, can, take the advantage of these, international, inflow of capital, because I do think that capital is a requirement for development.
Okay, capital is a requirement for development. That is why today's show, we're going to discuss an issue relevant. Foreign investment, how to meet the challenge. So whenever you hear the concept of foreign investment or investment, what does it come to your mind?
I think to make it clear for folks listening, first and foremost, investment that are the accumulation of capital, be it financial, be it like technology, to produce, because we don't produce without capital. Capital is what we said in terms of it can be like machine, technology to produce something, a good or a service. That is capital.
Okay, a good or services that can be produced from a capital someone can have. So investment depends only on a businessman, or someone else can also invest only in economic sector, or also other sectors are involved.
So I think quite sure today that we have improved the definition of capital, of investment, because today, for instance, human investment, human capital is a great investment that you can do. Like you are training yourself and having some, knowledge that can help you get problem solved. That's also investment. So everybody is to invest, that's for sure. That's why the importance of this program today.
As a macroeconomist, it's sometimes hard for the audience to watch you right now to understand some concept, because there are too technical. The reason why the audience is invited to watch the following video, focusing on the definition of investments in a simple term. Please take a look at it and we'll be back.
Here at Wall Street, Willie, what is investing? Investing is an action you take with your money to make it grow. There are many things you could invest your money in. Some popular options for investing are stocks, bonds, and real estate, all of which help your money grow. When you put your money in these avenues, they become your investments. We publish a video every week, so please click subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. Can you give me an example of how my money could grow when I invest it? On average, the stock market provides a return of around 11% per year over the long term. If you invested $5,000 in the stock market today, Then, in 20 years, you would have around $40,000, and in 30 years, you'd have well over $100,000, all from just the original $5,000 investment. That's the power of investing. You could turn $5,000 into well over $100,000. How much money do I need to start investing? There is a common misconception that you need a lot of money to start investing, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Even if you set aside just $1 every day for investment, that money could grow into over $70,000 in 30 years. Who should invest? Is it only for adults who have a steady income? Absolutely not. Everyone can and should invest whatever amount they can. It doesn't matter whether you're a kid, teenager, young adult, an employee, entrepreneur, or a stay-at-home parent. You should invest your money so it can grow into a lot more money over time. When should I start investing? The best time to start investing is now. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Let me give you an example. If you invested $1,000 when you were 40, the money would grow into over $40,000 when you're 60. But if you invested the same $1,000 at age 20, you'd have over $400,000 when you're 60. That's the power of starting early. But, like we mentioned earlier, you don't have to wait until you save up $1,000 to start investing. You can start by setting aside as little as $1 or $2 a day and invest the savings at the end of each month. Now, you have no excuse to not invest. Thank you very much, Wall Street Willie. You're welcome, Super Cooper. Remember, finance is your friend.
Okay. So why is investment so important in a country?
I think investment is so important in the country because investment is tomorrow. Because if we don't invest today, we invest in terms of road, in terms of machine, technology. If we don't have that, we won't be able to survive, be it as a human being, if you lack human capital, or be it like a country if you lack capital, because tomorrow life, tomorrow production depend on the capital that we invested now. This is why the importance of investment.
Human capital, it may be education, agricultural, other sectors that could be also targeted when we talk about investment, local or foreign investments. But now, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, what kind of investment is really necessary to help the country move forward?
I think when let me break it down. Like when we talk about the function of production, that is investment. We see capital, we see labor. I think that's quite sure what we can do in Congo is to improve education, to improve education, because with investment, now someone become the best investment for a country, being able to produce something. Like I think we should emphasize on human capital investment, because sometimes we just focus on road, electricity. That's cool, but we have to put an eye on capital investment, investing in people.
Okay.
I mean human capital.
Investing in people. So now, since we want to focus on investment on people, which sector could be targeted? Education, apart from education, when you want to talk in terms of priority, which one should come first?
I think it has been proven that people who are well educated in good health are more productive. I think we have to care about these two sectors, health and education. I think the payoff are greater than other sectors.
Okay, since we focus on some challenges some investors also meet, especially local investors, so could you please tell the folks the difference between foreign investment and local investments?
I think the difference is just simply say foreign investment, that investment coming from people who are resident abroad, So coming for people who are not part of the economic system, and people who are investing from abroad, like someone is investing like he has he has an interest in the United States, but investing here in Congo is called foreign investment. Foreign investment made by foreign people are not resident according to macroeconomic textbooks. So this is foreign investment.
Okay, thank you for this clear explanation. But now we want you, through this video, to watch and notice the difference between saving, investing, and speculation. Please take a closer look at this video, and we'll be back.
Every successful investor must begin by understanding the difference between saving, investing, and speculating. If you get those confused, you run the risk of losing a lot of money. Let's start with saving. Saving can be defined as the process of setting money aside in order to make a purchase a short time in the future, typically under 3 years. The most important element when it comes to saving is the safety of your money. You don't want the value of your savings to fluctuate because you'll need all of it to make your purchase. There are several options available to help you save money: savings accounts, money market accounts, and certificates of deposit, for example. Unfortunately, as a trade-off for protecting your money, saving typically pays interest at a rate that is just a bit higher than inflation. If you want to earn more than that, you'll have to look to investing. Unlike saving, investing is a long-term process. It often involves committing a portion of your money to owning a share of a business, with the expectation that you'll receive a higher return than inflation. The most important factor in investing is the growth of your money, and there are many ways to invest, with stocks, bonds, and real estate being the most popular. However, once again, there's a trade-off. While investing typically offers better returns than saving, it also carries more risk, as the value of your investment bounces up and down, at least when looked at in the short term. To be a successful investor, you must invest your money for at least 3 years. That's because, over longer periods, the value of your money will appreciate enough so that even if the value of your investment falls over a short period of time, it will still be higher at the end of the period than it would have been if your money had been sitting in a savings account. But what if you need to grow your money quickly? That's where speculating comes in. Speculating involves putting your money at risk with the hope that you will earn a high return in a short period of time. Day trading is a good example of speculating, where stock trades are opened and closed in a period of minutes or hours. Speculators can win big, but they can also lose everything. So, to sum up, save to protect your money, invest to grow your money, speculate to gamble your money.
All right, but now we want to know some requirements for sustainable foreign investments. Are there some requirements? Can anyone from abroad come and invest in a country without making sure that what I'm going to invest in will be long-lasting or sustainable? What are some conditions or requirements?
Yeah, to investment, like we say, it's like taking part and investing from long-term, like you said. This is when we go, for instance, deeper to balance of payment. We can difference foreign investment with some portfolio investment. I think there are some criteria that can help a country to attract more foreign investment. First, the legal system. The legal system, because when I invest my money, I have to make sure that I will take it back like the return. But if I'm not sure the legally, a issue can come with the government. I don't know whether or not I'm going to, take my investment. This is why legal framework is so important.
Legal framework is important, but now let's put it clearly in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Some investors sometimes face difficulties or challenges. As you've just mentioned, a legal framework, but are there other things like war in the eastern part of Congo? Can people be trustworthy when a foreigner comes to invest in a country like a third world country, the DRC? Things are really easy. So if there are some challenges, how can those challenges be overcome?
So I think to put something like just amount, when we talk about ARC, we see legal framework, but we also have something the local labor. So sometimes investors come with some technology that local worker can't get it down. They are obliged to call for people from abroad so that they may make the thing, going. And apart from that, also our fiscal system. So many improvement has being done now. So sometimes our fiscal system is bothersome. So this is why it's like discourage investment to invest, because sometimes, you know, we have a system that is so bothersome fiscal. But as I said, there are improvement that is being done from we are optimistic that we can overcome it, but we have to be clear to be cautious of that issues, I think.
Okay, from your own expertise or from your experience, your perspective, which one should be promoted in the DRC, local or foreign investments, to make things move forward?
Okay, I think local investment has its place, and foreign. We should encourage people to invest, because now with the law of a financial market, that could encourage people to invest in their country. That is good, but I think foreign investment is to complement local investment, and at the stage of development that we are, we do need foreign investment, because even China today is the manpower of the world. China benefits from investment from the United States, and now China become a net creditor. So this is a process I think we should go through.
Okay, since you brought up China as one of the country which invests much and can also help economically to make things good, we want to invite the audience one more time to watch this video focusing or highlighting how much China contributes a lot to in terms of investment, especially in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Please take a look at this video and we'll be back.
China has been attracting a lot of foreign investment. In fact, it's the largest recipient of foreign direct investments right now, surpassing that of the United States. Can the U.S. regain that title? And the answer, in my opinion, is no. China is an economy that has recently just opened. Its populace is becoming richer. As they become richer and the economy opens, that's investment opportunities, not just from the U.S., but from the whole world into that economy. You then add to that the COVID situation, where they've come out of the COVID program earlier than most countries, and their economy is expanding as we're still trying to jumpstart ours. So I would look for what? I look for more investment into China, for them to continue opening at a limited pace what they're doing, and the money to follow.
All right, now let's focus on new technology. What is the output of new technology in terms of investments, be it local or foreign investments?
I think today with new technology, we have, for instance, we have e-bonds. So I think a bond that is not physically, someone can take a part in the enterprise, be it so just through technology. And today with technology, we have a new set of product that was, and today we are talking about AI era. So I think technology does play a great role in today's investment. We can't ignore it. So this is why, and at term, we have to improve our, technology system, internet, because today we can avoid technology. So.
Okay, recently the DRC and Rwanda has signed a peace deal in Washington, and that peace will have as outcome, as a result, investments in the Democratic Republic of Congo, that is foreign investments. So what can the Democratic Republic of Congo or Congolese look forward from that peace deal, which would have benefits in terms of investments?
So I think first and foremost, this war has been for over 30 years, and the United States understood that there is raw material, there are lots of raw material that they can invest, but we don't do economy in time of war, This is why they had to settle the conflict, and we can create a zone with our neighbor to exploit. I think many enterprises are tending to come to invest in the Democratic Republic of Congo on the sideline of this peace deal that's going to be signed officially by the two presidents. I mean President Tshisekedi and Kagame, who are the president of Rwanda and DRC.
All right, well said. And in the framework of that peace deal, the Democratic Republic of Congo does everything possible to make sure and open doors of opportunities for countries to invest much in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Please watch the following reporting on the summit held in Paris Democratic Republic of Congo was among the nations discussing possibilities of investment. Please look, and we're back.
We are in Paris today for the Invest in DRC event organized by the Congolese authorities in collaboration with Tony Perker. The objective of this unique event is to showcase the many economic opportunities the country has to offer with a clear vision of attracting potential investors. In a collaborative and dynamic atmosphere, Invest in DRC brought together public, private and institutional stakeholders. They were here to exchange ideas and discover the potential of the Democratic Republic of Congo. What interested me most in Invest in DRC was really the opportunity to meet other actors we collaborate with in public institutions or private companies or investors. It was also a great opportunity to exchange ideas on projects and how to move forward. The Congolese authorities and Tony Perker clearly expressed their vision for a prosperous future where supporting investors and creating tangible opportunities will be at the heart of the country's development. We ensure that we accompany all who come as investors, helping their investments reach full maturity and generate the benefit they expect. Those who invest $10 in the DRC today could earn $100 in 5 years. Thanks to the country's large population and the numerous opportunities it offers, it is time to abandon the prejudices surrounding risks. Today, there are young Congolese who, thanks to what Tony Perker is going to set up, will have opportunities tomorrow. My ambition is to make the country shine internationally and also invest locally. I would like to open an academy, contribute to sports and entertainment. There are many things we will put in place. With this event, the Democratic Republic of Congo positions itself as a land of opportunity, a true driver of development in Africa and beyond.
All right. Now, are you sure that the Democratic Republic of Congo nowadays is ready for any sustainable foreign investments? If so, why?
First and foremost, let me put it something here to you. You know, when we talk about foreign investment, we have two types. Is it a bond like equity or it is a debt? So if you take a look at official data from the Central Bank of Congo, you're going to see that a great share part is debt, because we don't have a sustainable system. Because when people invest, normally when they take profit, they should reinvest. But they don't reinvest, they go with capital because we don't have, for instance, a financial market that can make their money fruitful. So this is why we have to improve our financial market, our legal system. We have made some improvement with the one-stop shop of enterprises creation, but we have to go further, I think,
yes,
to make it
a lot yet to do in the days ahead, because we know a short, mid, and long-term investment, right? This sums up a sustainable development, and there are a lot to do, as you just said it. But now, in terms of manpower, you think that Democratic Republic of Congo has made available its manpower to welcome foreign investment easily in the country?
I think manpower in DRC, they do, because we have challenges. As I say, foreign investment should complement local investment. I think they are in for welcoming new investment. So I think they are in for that.
Yes, and do you think that, does it take a training in regard of new technology? You think that some Congolese are well educated to welcome foreign investors when they come, or should they call on the manpower just to make sure that the investment is long-lasting in a country? Is there anything to be done again in that field?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. It just reminds me of the article that I published with Alain Malata. And in that article, we talk about, the challenges that Congolese face in terms of taking profit of the full profit of foreign investment. Because you can see, like, we don't have, like, school of trade. Just we've among the recommendations that we take to create some high school of trade to make people skillful, for instance, to negotiate great deal. And I think with the education system that foreign investment, they are coming with high technology, that our education system doesn't produce people that are ready to be put. This is why, to not take long, we can invest in vocational study. Myself, I'm a thought of vocational studies. So many things I didn't take it in a program, a framework like that, but with master, with people who knew what I was looking for. I think we have to put vocational study, we have to put an eye on it. It can be a way to, acquire knowledge that will require in normal time 5 years and something like that.
It's true that the Democratic Republic of Congo has been facing multidimensional problems, and in spite of all those things, you are welcome to invest in the Democratic Republic of Congo. There are many opportunities. So please watch the video, highlight how those possibilities can be given you. Please take a look at this and we'll be back.
Congo, Democratic invites you to invest in a market rich with natural resources and potential for dynamic growth. Steeped in history and abundant in minerals like copper and cobalt, the country offers you a strong foundation in traditional industries that continue to drive economic success. You can benefit from a robust mining sector that not only anchors the economy, but also opens pathways for value-added processing and export diversification. At the same time, emerging industries are paving the way for modern innovation in this vast market. You have access to opportunities in renewable energy as the nation harnesses its significant hydropower and solar resources. Progressive infrastructure projects and an evolving telecommunications network create additional avenues for growth in digital services and modern logistics. Agriculture and agro-processing also promise favorable returns, with fertile lands waiting to be developed to meet both local needs and international demand. Your investment in Congo Democratic Republic stands to propel you into a market that blends long-standing traditions with forward-thinking development. The government is increasingly focused on improving the business environment, streamlining regulations, and inviting foreign expertise to enhance economic diversification. In this dynamic setting, you find an environment that not only offers impressive returns, but also allows you to contribute to the broader transformation of a resilient and evolving economy.
All right, but now, what can DRC states do to facilitate foreign investment? As we talk about foreign investment, how to meet the challenge?
I think what they can be done is to strengthen our legal system and to facilitate our fiscal system. And something that can be enlightened, that is a good outlook for DRC, it's the Minister of Finance. They put in place a commission that can deal with the issue of enterprises before putting them to the court. So I think this kind of improvement that is overseen by the fiscal consulate to the Minister of Finance is a great, step to welcoming direct investment.
Okay, Jonathan Mouya, thank you so much for joining us and to discuss, to have this fascinating conversation on foreign investment, how to meet the challenge. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's all my pleasure, Gabe.
I appreciate it. We have spent a quality time discussing foreign investment, how to meet the challenge with my guest here on the platform. It was hosted to discuss this relevant issue. It was very important for us to pay attention on possibilities of investing in the Democratic Republic of Congo in spite of challenges to be met, and there is a certainty for us and for other people to have a positive outlook on how or to what extent to invest in the Democratic Republic of Congo in many domains. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this interesting program. Stay tuned on the second national channel, R32 Développement. Bye. Here are some highlights of this program.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Brainstorm exclusive interview.
Our education should be corrected, adapted, and updated.
Live better, they can send their children to school because they can interact with their authorities.
Mechanics, electricity, computer science, innovation,
And we know that it's a brainstorm.
Yourself after watching this interesting program, notice the final statement made by our notable guest, a brand new one.